And we're back here with our conclusion of OWA Friday Night Fights. Shane McMahon has already been eliminated and is down to 3 men here in this second chance fatal four-way that has now turned into a triple threat. Christian, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. And we'll save it until the end of the show because this is the last part, but I just received a text message here, like commentary, and I told you that Christian was one of the members, and this match has taken place because Braun Strowman apparently tested positive for PD as well. There has been a shocking revelation. I won't name any names because they wanted me to keep them anonymous, but I have an anonymous source that has shed a little bit of truth on this situation, and it's not as it seems. I will save that for after this match because I don't want to take away from this match too much, but that's how we'll conclude our show. We're preparing a quick little graphic for you, and we will reveal that at the end of this match. But back to this contest, Christian now on the inside trying to control the ring, and Kevin Owens and Randy Orton on the outside. Randy Orton throwing Kevin Owens into the barricade, and Christian trying to climb out, and it looks like Christian and Kevin Owens are kind of trying to work together to eliminate Randy Orton. And even though Kevin Owens isn't really a part of Revolution, I don't think this has any Revolution ties. I just think this is a triple threat. I mean, Randy is a respected competitor, but they know he's weakened. They know he got attacked last week, and yes, it was only a minor injury, but he can only heal so much from that attack, and they're wanting to get him out of this match, and they want it to be between them, and as much as you might not like it, that's smart strategy, and I don't like it, but Orton has shown fight, Orton has shown determination. You got to give it to Randy Orton for even being here tonight. He could have easily, asked for a few weeks off to try to fully make sure he was 100%, but instead he came here and he wanted to compete. He wanted a second chance. The OWA Championship means that much to him, and he feels that he would be the OWA Champion if it wasn't for Revolution getting involved. And Randy Orton just trying to separate both of these men, trying to fight them off because it's no easy feat, especially opponents of this caliber, to fight off a 2-on-1 advantage. Christian now going to the inside of the ring, tried to cut him off, but Randy Orton able to avoid that flying uppercut, and Orton with the RKO, and as Orton going to eliminate Christian, and Kevin Owens breaking up the pin, and this is just blatant right now. This is just absolutely blatant. And here's the cover. Here's the cover on Christian. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, no. Christian kicks out at 2. And I'm not going to reveal it this week. We have some exciting news coming on the horizon as far as the future of OWA. And it's down here. Here's roll. 1, 2. Not quite a 2 count. Randy Orton showing a lot of heart right now. But we have an exciting announcement as far as the future of OWA. It's on a positive note, and we will reveal it to kick off the show next week. But right now, back to this matchup, there's been a couple of revelations that have come to us within the last hour, 30 minutes to an hour, especially the one that the bombshell we're going to drop on you to close out the show here tonight. Randy Orton looked like for the Exploder Suplex, but Kevin Owens able to fight him off, and Christian had to roll to the outside, so now this is essentially a one-on-one match, at least for the moment. Kevin Owens now going to the top rope, and he might be looking for that signature frog splash, and he nails it, the big frog splash there to Randy Orton. And now Kevin Owens going to the top rope again, and now Christian I thought might go for Kevin Owens, but instead he's picking up Randy, and he was setting up Randy Orton for Kevin Owens to hit a cannonball off the top rope. This is blatant. You gotta feel sorry for Randy Orton, but I had a lot off the cuff. Hang on, here's the cover. 1, and they keep breaking each up. He's had his problem with the Revolution, but Randy Orton, when he ran his old group, apparently there's a lot of animosity between the roster. They didn't like how he ran the league, and getting back at him, this is a way to kind of get back at him. And Randy Orton hit the stunner, and that's going to do it. Kevin Owens hit the stunner. Randy Orton is officially eliminated. And although that might not be completely 100% fair, that's just a part of these type of matches. Sometimes the numbers are against you. Randy Orton fought valiantly, But ultimately, the numbers game caught up. Christian and Kevin Owens got what they wanted. Now they can fight each other and to see who will move on to the second chance match on Aftermath. And Kevin Owens and Christian, and you wish they wouldn't take the shortcuts, especially Kevin Owens, but you know, Kevin Owens has still looked impressive. He has eliminated the 2 competitors in this match. If he eliminates Christian, that means he would have eliminated all 3 competitors in the match, but Christian trying not to let that happen. Kill switch there to Kevin Owens. Christian gonna roll him over, hook the leg. Here's the cover. 1. Is Christian moving on to Aftermath? Is he gonna get his second chance? No, Kevin Owens. And you gotta think the members of Revolution are watching in the back, hoping Christian advances to increase their odds of Revolution getting the top prize in OWA, the OWA Championship. Big slingshot, like, I wanted to say slingshot suplex, but really just more of like a, just getting his ribs into the rope there. I apologize for the little bit of stutter on commentary. Kevin Owens now with the big shoulder block. And Kevin Owens went for the super kick. Christian able to counter it. And now Kevin Owens and both of these men are going back and forth. And regardless of the tactics, both of these men are, you know, are very capable of competitors. Kevin Owens there with a big splash to Christian, and Kevin Owens trying to beg Christian to get up, trying to get Christian to get to his feet. As Kevin Owens going to earn his way into this match. He didn't even get the chance to compete before. Now he's just trying to earn his way into the tournament. This isn't really a second chance for Kevin Owens. He's fighting just to get a first chance. Christian now, big elbow to Kevin Owens, and Christian does not want that to happen. Christian feels that it was an unfair matchup. You know, I heard him talking. He felt it was a very unfair matchup for him to go against Braun Strowman. He thought it was a mismatch. He thought management, you know, was against him, because again, even though Curtis Axel is the commissioner and he has the final say-so in matches, there is a board of directors. Hang on, here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh no, Christian gets that shoulder up. And both of these men, like I said again, regardless how you feel about them, they're very resilient. But Christian thought that the match with Braun Strowman was unfair. He should have been given a different opponent, and he got eliminated. But nonetheless, he's getting his second chance right now. He has to earn it, though. He went for the pin inside the ring, but broke it up. And again, I don't understand why you would do that. At least tire him out, but maybe Christian has something else in mind. And Christian getting a little cocky. Showing Kevin Owens off to the crowd and nailing the kill switch. This would be embarrassing for Kevin Owens to go out this way after being taunted. He's covering him. Hook of the leg. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Kevin Owens again. Kevin Owens again showing a lot of... Wait, what? Oh my God! Randy, who just got eliminated the match, he's put through a table backstage. One of our backstage workers was asking him if he's okay, and Randy, you know who. I'm not even gonna say it. You know who's involved in that. Randy got attacked last week by Curtis, and now after he fought his heart out, tried to overcome a 2-on-1 advantage, went to the back. You know, he gets attacked, and we didn't see for sure, but we saw him put through a table, and only one can assume, you know, leave it to your imagination who you think it was, and this is getting ridiculous, but again, we have a shocking revelation, and for people rooting against Revolution, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think you'll be happy, because it's going to turn the tables a little bit on this group. They haven't really... Revolution hasn't really had to suffer any consequences to this point, but this is damning evidence against them. But again, we'll get into that at the conclusion of this matchup. This is our main event here. It started out with 4, we're down to 2. Christian and Kevin Owens, one of these men will get a second chance in the OWA Championship Tournament. Christian with the kill switch, and Christian, what is Christian doing? I told you he's cocky, but why would you not cover Kevin Owens right there? He gave him a second to recover. And now 1, 2, not even a 1. And you can complain about Braun Strowman all you want. You can complain all you want about how that's an unfair matchup, but you essentially had the match won right there. And now you do that. And he went and got a bat right there, just trying to use the bat. Remember, in Fatal 4-Ways, there's no disqualification. And now Christian went to try to get a comeback in, try to get a little bit of momentum. He fell a little bit short, but still caught Kevin Owens with that uppercut. And now Christian got a little cocky, and that might cost him. Pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, no, not quite 2. And Christian's very lucky. I don't know how he was able to kick out right there. He almost cost himself the match, getting that cocky on Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens has been very impressive. Not only has he been eliminated 2 people, but he showed a lot of resilience. And he's been able to kick out of about 3 or 4 kill switches now. And you got to think Christian's getting a little frustrated. Stunner to Christian. Is this going to give Kevin Owens his chance to get into the OWA Championship Tournament? It is. Kevin Owens will fight Seth Rollins in the main event of Aftermath. And if you see that graphic on your screen right now, this is the shocking and damning evidence I've talked about. One of our superstars overheard and got an excerpt of a conversation Christian was in earlier tonight, and we're about to reveal the truth on what happened to Braun Strowman. We're queuing it up in the audio track. Here it is.
Hello? Yeah, remember that thing I told you about? Well, mission completed. Strowman out of the tournament, but he's also out of the company. He pissed hot, and no one even knows that I planted the PEDs on him. I mean, can you blame me? They put me up against Braun Strowman, of all people, in the first round of the World Title Tournament. It's like they didn't even want to give me a chance to win the World Title. I don't know why. Maybe it's jealousy, maybe it's envy, but I did what I had to do. Look, you've known me for a long time now. You know that I hate to lose. And when I lost in the first round of the World Title Tournament to Braun Strowman, of all people, I took that personally. So, I took matters into my own hands. Are you kidding me? Management isn't going to ever find out that I was behind this. They are too stupid to realize what's going on right in front of their eyes. Now that Braun Strowman is out of the company, that part of my life is done. I'm moving on to the World Championship now.